Hello, TMAs here. We're back to Endless Legend 2. We have around 2 hours that we can dedicate to it. So let's get into it. Last time we managed to get rid of the bugs on the north. Now here is my army that is going to continue its way down here, destroying these cities. But I see that I got company, which is unfortunate because these guys will run away from me and I will need to chase them, which I don't want to do. Hello. So, this is one thing that is happening. Then we have aspects that keep sucking my titanium mine because they want titanium, instead of chasing them around, which again is tiresome. I am just destroying their cities. There was a city here which is now gone, and there is another city there which will be gone very soon. My hero is a bit wounded, but I will be able to heal him with an archer in the beginning of the battle, so I think it will be fine. So, what do we do with you? These anomalies become massive once you get the double bonus from the foundations. I'm not sure where is my double science bonus. I have a suspicion that it does not exist for necrophages, because I don't have it here. Fish farm is not it. This is not it. And I don't think I have missed it. This is very sad. I like science. Oh well, still massive bonus and production, massive bonus to production and dust. So running away and running away where I cannot reach him. And that's the problem. I have just wasted a turn. That being said, I can attach a territory. There is this one with titanium and villages that I like. And that's it. So let's take it. Which... Ah no, it doesn't trap this army because they can go this way. Now let's build a district here. Let's build a district here. And let's repair villages. We have finally completed a trading post. Okay. I do need a trading post in here as well. Actually, this trading post will create a road through this territory, I believe. No, because there is no trading post in here. There will be one. So this and this should be connected. Although the road might go through this territory instead. No, probably not. Because the road can go through at max one territory. So from here to here there is one territory, but through here it would be two territories. So I don't think it will happen this way. We'll see. You can keep exploring. Nothing we can do here. And we're ready to end the turn. Aha! They decided to turn around. Are they concerned that I'm taking over their cities? We can go and assault. They have no reinforcements. Imagine your armies were half a world away from here. I'm not entirely convinced that it was the right choice. Because I'm not sure I can follow up fully. Oh, that was painful. Accessory, mighty resilience. Let's consume the city as well. Okay. Okay, now we're fighting. So we need to kill this dude as soon as possible. That's not bad instant resolution. Yeah, let's take it. To save some time. You will stay around just in case I want an extra action point with a smaller army. That's the capital. Hello there. Okay, so let's see what I can do in the city. I can buy more population. Let's do so. I cannot buy any more of the districts. There are improvements to be built. This one is cheap. I might be able to buy it right away. Yes, I am. my happiness is abundant, but I would rather build them sooner and not think about them, not think about the happiness, because it's not really that much of a waste of time. Then I have influence that I currently don't use because I ran out of burrows to turn into nests. It means I can spend this influence buying some of the better foundations. Like here, for example. This is barren. Actually, you know what? Before I buy these foundations, why don't we plant some trees there? Okay. Yeah, they're going away. So I can rebuild. I need to get back home. I need to get back home, and it means I need a burrow here to teleport. Let's just build it here. If I will start siege and the siege will take more than one turn and I cancel it next turn, I won't have movement points to get to my burrow. So I think I will just stay here and recuperate. Okay. I don't reach the city, which is a shame. I can reach this city with you. The problem is you don't have such a good siege power as this stack, so it will take more time. Let's instead do that. Skip turn. Now, you can start planting trees. I'm curious to see whether it changes the yields. So, like, for example, does it change any of that? Or it just adds on top of it? Because if it just adds on top of it, I need to be doing it absolutely everywhere. You wait here as well. You can fly through the city. Good. Didn't know. I thought that the walls are high enough to forbid it. And that's the capital of the green ones. Nothing I can do here. I will endure. Sayada awakens. The day of reckoning. We are to choose our victory path. Multitudes possess. So there were changes to the victory conditions, and now you need to complete all the objectives, which was very intuitive way to understand these quests, but apparently initially it was you complete one of them. Multitudes possess 190 population. This is super hard for us because we need to grow in one city and each next pop is more expensive. So unlocks districts, monument to the lost, +2 industry on works, +20 food adjacent to monument to the lost on district, +20 industry if adjacent to monument to the lost on district. Influence and science can be built once per territory. The other problem is that our districts are very expensive. Building 15 of them with the district's inflation in a single city will be very difficult. So, like, practically unachievable for us. This one is totally achievable. You need to pacify 22 minor faction villages. We are already far enough in this path, and 6 technologies that will eventually happen. Gain science when pacifying village. +15 dust income per currently signed treaties. This one is the most easiest. Capture Doomwraith army when winning a battle against it. Oh wow. Control 45 territories. How much territories do I control right now? 14. 45 territories will take some time, but it is not impossible. I think I will go with Impress. I just like scientific victories, just personal preference. This is definitely achievable, absolutely nothing, but maybe a bit tedious doing 45 technologies. This I think I will do faster. Confirm. And if we look at our victory conditions, we currently have 12 pacified villages. And this number will only grow. Okay, so that's the time for us to besiege the city. We planted the trees and yeah, it just added free production, just like that. We cannot do anything because the capital is under siege. So let's just keep planting the trees. I'm hesitant to plant the trees on barren tiles because I'm afraid... Actually, let's do the test. Let's plant a tree on a barren tile, see what will be the output, and when I improve the terrain with the city action, we'll see whether this one will get better or not. Because my current fear is that it will stop being a barren tile, so it will not be improved, and it will remain with just free output, or free production output from the trees and nothing else. Okay, you... I don't know, plant the forest while you're here. You can do as well. Okay, these guys can now return home. You can also return home. But my suspicion is that if I attack with both armies, they will start running away. But if I do SRT, they will not run away. So I would rather destroy them here and now than start chasing them. So I think you just stick around and defend. And why didn't they show me anything while he was flying? Okay, and turn. Imminent bankruptcy. The day of reckoning. Confirm objective choice. Don't worry, there won't be any bankruptcy. SRT. Confirm. Instant resolution is not terrible. Not terrible, but I can definitely do better. So let me fight it manually. You just outright killed them all. Something like that. It's Ballerina1, how are you? Hello! I'm alright. Playing this game, having somewhat of a free morning. What about you? Okay, so we can sell some of this resource since we have too much. And now we can return to fight the aspects. So next turn we can besiege their capital and get rid of it. Why do you have to destroy my bridges? So, yes, now this tile just has free production output. I can buy this, and then I want to improve the tiles and see whether this one in particular will get better or not. And I will keep planting trees around here. No, don't eat. Plant trees. Sorry. Do I have any business with you? Then I have levels. Okay, let's add some mobility to the units. And also let's see whether it's stacks or not. Breached. That's assault. Too much damage on my archers. Okay. Cannot attack this one. Oh, wow. Resilience, determination, intuition, might, defense. +1 of everything. Not a bad plate. Consume. Let's see if somebody wants to put this plate on. No, your plate is great. You have intuitive determination, but you don't have 10 intuition at all. 15 defense on hero. Here we have 15 defense on hero, but +1 to everything. I think it is better than that. Okay. Then next turn we can fight this citadel, which is a quest. It is Citadel of level 3. I probably should bring my archer along. If only there was a way to automate it, like do a right click so they start placing trees everywhere. And I cannot place trees on foundations, I believe. So if I have an empty foundation, like this, no yield whatsoever. If I want you to plant a tree there, it won't happen. All these foundations can be bought, so it means there is no reason not to place trees on them. All these foundations can be bought, so let's start placing trees here. It does seem like a tedious process, but it's absolutely free production.
Come, accept.
If you accept, you will pay a tribute. So they still want me to surrender. They demand me to surrender. Like, what's wrong with you guys? On which basis do you think I should surrender? Okay, 3 turns to break through this siege, and it is a high-level militia. These archers are still of range 3, so they are not as scary as the ones with range 5, but they have a sky scale, 450 health, tons of armor, and tons of damage, and also short line attack. So I need to approach this carefully. Okay, you go here, you go here, and let's fight. Disarranged. They have obliteration. They remove defense completely of a unit they hit, so they can be a problem. And I need to be careful. Their range is 3. If they start here, they go 1, 2, 3, and then they can reach 1, 2, 3. This front row. So perhaps I want them a little bit to the back. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or I can just click instant resolution, and apparently it will solve everything. Yeah, why not? We're not in a hurry. This army can heal on the way. I owe you for my life, for Nadia's life. Now I mean to repay you. And this world, do you still wish to erase every trace of the old ones? I was wrong. I was blinded by my faith, enraged because I thought I'd lost Nadia. All I wanted to do was destroy. And now? I think everyone should know that what monsters the Endless were. I think Sayada must stand as testament to their atrocities, but I will do as you command. You will make a good soldier, Nadia Kazra. As to the future, we will see. Talisman of Protection, +3 resilience, and you do not get damaged when you reduce health. And Orb of Perfection, that's the personal weapon of our Horatio hero. +2 to everything, which is a lot. Horatio cloning. You can call 3 units. If you play as a Horatio hero, you call for the clones. Otherwise, Larva. Larva is absolutely useless. And War Master. Range 6. So it used to be a very good weapon before this update. Now it is a bit questionable because this weapon does not have an attacking skill that can be game changing. Like the bows, they have arrow rain, huge area of effect, huge damage, can delete all of the army or half of the army of an enemy. Some caster's item work similar to the death blow. You deal damage to a single unit. If you kill, you can reuse the skill again, and it is a range skill, so you can basically go around deleting all the armies. This one, good range, good skills, good attributes, but the skills are not such a game changer. So in the previous version of the game, where the abilities weren't that overpowered, this weapon had just very good damage, and you can stay behind and shoot very painfully at enemies. Now, yeah. That being said, I still didn't get this one caster item that recharges the active ability if you... Here. If the targeted unit is eliminated, can reuse Shuriken Strike. Range 4 does decent damage, and who cares that it is uncommon and gives you only 2 might. Like, that is a ridiculously broken skill if you have sufficient determination. I believe there is a rare version with higher damage and maybe higher range. Something like some kind of daggers. But I don't have it yet. Anyway, we got ourselves a hero, and this hero doesn't come with a bow that I wanted. I secretly hoped, actually I openly hoped, that it will come with a bow of the Starfarers, which is an awesome bow. But it didn't. Determination, Might, Terror knocks 1 tile back the targeted units when eliminating the units. Scoped Shot. I don't think it is a good bow. 2 Determination, Anti-Swarm, Arrow Rain 2, Range 5 is a better bow. Like, much better bow. Targeting applies marked to targeted units. That is also good. Resilience to might and defense. To resilience, 20 defense. That's a lot of defense. Plus 2 defense, extra resilience. That's just a lot of defense. Determination. Sorry. Let's get this one. 6 determination, 5 intuition. Resilience, intuition. Can we get to to 10 intuition with 2 levels up? Free resilience, evolution chamber, intuition might, resilience. This is also not a bad thing, but we don't have 10 resilience. No one has 10 resilience. You have 7 resilience. And like that you would have 8 resilience. Okay. That's a shield. Let's give you poison salts. Skill tree. So who are you? You're a pilgrim. When attacking a unit with a negative status, adds 5% extra critical chance. When unlocked, adds defense to non-hero units of the army. Adds 1 defense per intuition. Oh, that is good. Refills all movement points and action tokens on a targeted unit. And gives also shield. Okay. Heavy rain. Knocks 1 tile back. The targeted unit supplies slowed. Does not consume movement points and action token. Range 1 greater cleave. Not sure what heavy rain and this arrow icon has to do with this skill. Kind of useless. The only the one reason you can do it because she's an archer. If she has enemies in her face, she has broken focus minus 30% damage. So here you can push them away. But that's about it. When attacking unit with a negative status, ignores the defense of targeted units. Not bad, not bad. So gives shield to adjacent friendly units when attacking. When using this active skill on an empty tile, teleports to targeted tile. We can take this one. We can take 1, 2. It's the intuition we want, right? Cancel. Yes. We have here intuitive determination. When we have 10 intuition. Yes. So we invest 2 into intuition. We invest 1 into healing. 1 in the shooting. And then we will also get this for extra damage on our non-hero ranged units. And that would be... So now we have 10-10. And that is already a very reasonable hero. Why are you sacking my villages? What did they do to you? Okay, next turn this will be completed, and I need to see whether this tile will get better or not. Meanwhile, I think they come in for this territory. Can I shoot at them? No, I don't have enough meat. And next turn they will start the siege. And I'm not ready here yet. What will we do? They're building a burrow. Like, I just deleted it. So these guys can travel there next turn and defend here, because the other army is busy besieging the capital of aspects. So it will have to be you. Yeah, we'll delay a little bit the destruction of the bugs. but not too much. And you can build a heaven right away. First you destroy my bridge, then you build another one. Okay, I need to start building a third army. I don't understand why they didn't plant the trees. None of them planted trees over this last turn. Didn't happen there, didn't happen there, didn't happen here. Okay, I will start accumulating an army here and then go destroy all of these villages and claim these territories. So whatever free larva I will have in the next battles will be coming there. You are a free larva. And first, I will need some front line for my new archer. Actually, the same goes with you. Behemoths can be better used than planting trees. You can plant a tree. You can still heal a bit. Why are you still here? Didn't I tell you to go there? Okay. Plus 146 food, just like that. This is on farms, if they're adjacent to rivers and lands. I don't have farms. So that won't be useful. Okay. What happened? Where is my... Okay, just completed without completing the turn. And as I've been saying, this tile is wasted. So by placing trees on the barren tile, I robbed myself of potential free science, free dust, or free food. Okay. Now we know. You haven't interacted with their empire for a long time. What do you mean I haven't interacted with your empire? Didn't I completely destroyed you here a couple of times? Okay. Again, no tree planting happened. And the swarm is okay, the swarm is inactive because of the fight. And the fight freezes them all because they all are potential reinforcement. So none of them has completed their action. Is that what are you trying to say? Quest failed, but I killed them. Okay. Are you needed here right now? Hello there, that's a Doomwraith. This is a Doomwraith. This is a Doomwraith. Right. This is a Doomwraith. I need you to become stronger in the use of your abilities. So these guys are still frozen for 3 more turns. 2 for the siege, 1 for the... Actually, it might take more turns to consume. What if I hire this guy to be a friend to my new archer hero? What's stupid about casters is that they don't really have any good attacking skill. Like Force Blast deals good damage, but with range 1 it is absolutely stupid. So like both fighters and archers have much more area of effect and single person skills, damage skills, than casters. Like, aren't they supposed to be wielding destructive magic? So if I'm taking this guy, it's only to equip him with this one item. And eventually arrive to this skill. Eventually. This is actually a good skill, but this is specific to Last Lords. So okay, I will get this hero. You will become friends with her. Skills that I want you to have does not consume movement points and action token. So that equipment wise, determination, intuition, this resilience, intuition, call of the deep, ruination punch, weakening strike, ruination punch, deals damage in greater cleave at range 1. Again, why the range 1? Second wind, shuriken strike, 2 might. Here, intuition. We might want intuition for faster leveling up, but also resilience is not bad. Resilience helps us with healing. Even more resilience. Actually, why not to take this one? Also, resilience gives us max health, and max health will contribute to death touch. Good, good, good. And here, another cast of poison salts. So you go here. Right, what do we do with you? You can start collecting curiosities. This is always a good idea. We can do this. That's a lot of third tier resources, honestly. Was it an eaten tile? Why there is no food production? I believe I tried to put trees on a tile that wasn't barren. Also here, there was money previously on this tile. So sometimes trees substitute the yield, but not other times. How does it work? How can I know when it substitutes and when it doesn't? I don't know. Okay. Why don't we build a heaven here? While we're collecting a bigger army. Now, Do you have any kind of healing on anomalies ability? I don't remember who has this ability. Probably not. So we are not in the rush to get here, it seems. These guys are not attacking me just yet. So I can actually take this territory. While you can sit nearby and heal. So I collected 95 ferritin in one turn, just by taking the curiosities. And there is 57 of it in the world that I can buy. Oof. It seems that titanium is the only limited resource in the world. No titanium at all. 500 of this. 250 Lozoline, 150 Hyperium, 100 of Aradion, and 100 of Thalitin. Add influence income equal to science income produced by laboratories districts. That would be a lot of influence. I like this ability, but I kinda like it in the beginning of the game, not now. Movement points outside battle to all the units to vision range on the units. This is good. 25% dust when performing a capture, plus 5 capture points when performing any capture action on army. How much is plus 5 capture points? Really not that much. Because it doesn't scale with anything, it's just 5 flat. $477, and if I do that, 643. Yep, better. Nothing to be done here, and turn. I need to research more protectorate slots. So I cannot anymore get this one. I'm limited to like 3 protectorates. Okay. Yep, placing trees here seems to reduce the food production by 1. It's time for you to become a behemoth and join your friends here. You go back into retirement. Yep, so these tiles can produce only 1 output. I see. And I reached the maximum of radion. If they all the same, I don't think I need to concern myself with getting more of them. So, and also it doesn't seem that worthy planting trees everywhere. So I can just buy all the foundations. Okay, next turn. archer hero is always dangerous. This will be a dangerous fight. So I want to go into it as prepared as possible. And you go to sleep. Okay, we breached here. Let's assault. Confirm. Instant resolution, not what I want to see. So I want to heal the hero a little bit. You keep healing, but also maybe step inside your own territory. Hello. I have unlocked a new era. That will be era 5. 4 science on laboratories. We have plenty of them, so that's a lot of science. More science on population. That's also a lot of science. Here 20 science per city level, that is a very little amount of science. And then we can do this, which is minus 15% on all technology research cost and plus 50 science on scribe. Okay, do want to do these things, but in which order? Think after highway patrol then. So let's take this. this and this, and then this. Or not. So despite the fact that this is next era, the difference in price of the technology is really not that much. So most of the technology price comes from the inflation. That with every next technologies they getting more and more expensive. So I believe it's actually better for us to focus on producing as much science as possible and then making all the technologies cheaper and then everything else. Okay, you will wait for the Tidefall. You guys are ready to hunt Doomwraiths. It will take you 2 turns to arrive there on foot. Okay. Are we ready to fight somebody? Let's try. Huh. So they chose the victory path to master, and it means that they can get armies of Doomwraiths. And it seems they are preparing another invasion in my direction. But in this direction. Not in this direction for whatever reason. Why I cannot do anything about it? It's not my turn. You sure? Okay, we can at least attack here. They removed their defenders. Their support is stuck. Interesting decision. Not sure I can fully support it. Oof. Absolutely not. So they have 2 shooters and a flyer. I need to be aware of them. They do very high damage. And they can kill my hero. Cavalry. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can come here and teleport here. But only if I can do sufficient damage to these guys first. So would like to reach just tiny little bit further. $90,117. They should survive. So if I do that, almost Okay, let's see whom they attack. I can potentially lose some units here. Victory? But I didn't finish the battle. Okay, well, thank you that... I'm grateful that they attacked the horror. Got a little bit of damage on my character, but nothing serious. 2 turns to consume it. Let's go. And that is their capital. Okay, a battle. They attacked me. And I'm saving because this is a very fresh army. I haven't fought a single battle with any of these heroes. Well, Instant Resolution claims there is absolutely nothing to worry, and I suspect there is absolutely nothing to worry. But I want to see how they actually perform in a battle. So you have Arrow Rain and Rain of Arrows. That does 97 damage. So if I come here, for example, that does 120 damage. And this is, okay, this is very little amount of damage, honestly. We will need to spend some time making you stronger. At least we have tons of armor. Wait a second. It refreshes the skill, but it does not refreshes the action. Aha. So it's not as broken as I thought. You cannot keep spamming it in the same turn. I would like my archer to actually heal at some point. Corruption spreading, ranged 5. Not a pleasant Doomwraith to fight. Shoots too far. Now, that is a territory we can grab. Okay. Ah, that is a nice place to kill him and place a burrow here to immediately use both of the anomalies. Yes. This is something I absolutely desire. So, where do we go? Ah, okay, this Doomwraith came from here, I see. Okay, you decided to stay in my territory. I'm fine with that. So let's go here. I can also shoot at you. No, I cannot. I can shoot at you though. Ah, this one also needs to be attacked. I will come here soon. Probably with my other stack. Right, yeah, next turn this will be eaten. And I can return here and fight this guy. Defense expert, cruel defense. When eliminating the unit, gain 50 shield. Not interesting. So, you can join the stack with shooters. And there is one more shooter here. Okay. And you can join there. As another behemoth. Beautiful. Now this is a real strong army that can start acting independently. And now I have 3 strong armies. Still need to make the heroes themselves strong, so you need much more determination. For this, I can do it all day. But eventually I need to come here and resolve the situation in a more direct manner. Mm-hmm. Hello. Beautiful. Where can I build it? Here. Okay. Here. Then apparently I need to sacrifice population. No. I need to repair some damaged districts. I believe it included some bridges here that got fixed. I can build more bridges here. Free money and happiness. Okay. You are now free to go. I don't think they automatically lose because I destroyed their capital. They have now a new capital. But I want to go there. Yeah, I can take it. And can I buy this tile right away? Yes. Great. Heal. Retreat. Ah, another one. I will gladly deal with you. So now we can... You come closer. You come closer. We can shoot just once. And then we can attack. Instant resolution, I don't like it. I can deal with them better. I think I will let them come. Okay, they all went in different directions. Didn't realize that my archers are absolutely stuck here. It's all right. Scoped shot. And now we have 10 defense extra on every unit. We just became tankier. Why do you always have to eat anomalies? I really hate it. And I cannot arrive there in time. Oh well. I cannot buy this foundation, right? Because I'm building something here, which is a science district, this one. I'm not interested anymore in forums that much, because I kinda solved my influence problem. So let's build this lab, buy this district. Need to join this territory. It was for the anomalies and this one, but now I can do something. 231 health, 60, 74. I can make you a terrifying behemoth and you should be able to deal with it. I believe. So let's go that and that. Yep. And then run away, and I can place a burrow here next turn. And in a couple of turns, attach this territory and be happy. Okay, so you guys. You can start chasing this guy around, but that's not as much fun. We can place a burrow here. Nice territory, has Thalitin, has tons of production there. This burrow is complete, needs to be joined to the nest. Okay, that being said, I think it's time for me to wrap up, so I'm not sure I will finish this turn. Actually, let's see how many things do we have to do. These guys. They need to go hunt another Doomwraith. Here. Not here, here. So I will send them on their way. You healed a little bit, good. You can deal with these guys and villages, yes. So first you come here, you come there. Let's attack this guy. He runs away. Figures, you are waiting for the main stack. So you really have nothing to do but to skip a turn. You have built a burrow. And now you can act as a distraction. Actually, just fly there. Perhaps build another burrow there. Retreat here. Replace. Defend. Now we can end turn and call it a day. So, thank you all for being here. Actually, a little bit of a conclusion. We are still not done with the blue bug. He keeps coming here and retaking the territory. We got distracted and needed to go in other places, but we have destroyed the capital of the capital of aspects. They immediately rebuild it, and their new capital is here. Placed a little bit of a nest here to support my operations, so I can teleport here. Basically, I can win any battle that the game can throw at me at this moment, but I cannot be in all the places where the game wants me to be at the same time. Once I'm done with Doomwraiths, There will be another tidefall, new territories will appear, so my interest will be more on the new territories rather than finishing off these guys. But as long as they not annoy me too much, I'm alright with it. So the aspects stopped sucking my mines, but the green ones are now being a nuisance. So we'll see if maybe green guys needs to be pushed a bit. Score-wise, they are ahead of me because they have too many armies. I need to dial the number of their armies down a little bit. Anyway, that's it for now. I thank you for your attention and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.